Okay, so here I am going to give you a little thing, a little tutorial on some PHP stuff. What you need is some sort of notepad editor, like Notepad++. I mean, text editor like Notepad++. It'll allow you to use HTML and all that. Also need localhost. That way that you can test it before you put it on your live. You need localhost, like it shows right there, so you can test it before it goes live. And some sort of internet browser. Oh, and the localhost has to have phpMyAdmin as well. So let's get started with our little editing, shall we? Okay, so first you start off with your PHP functions. Okay. And then you have, these include scripts. Which I'll cover sometime other than here if I'm to do more tutorials. And then you have your functions, which are whatever you want to code. And then you want to do your queries. Okay. Okay. You've got that query, which basically is saying if the user is logged in, then you will select everything they have in the database on that user's table. Okay. And then you have your res function, which basically puts that SQL query up to the test. And then if that goes successful, we will do a row variable that shows basically everything for that user. And now we will end this right there. Start our little HTML page. Okay. We'll put in a sample head here too. And our header will say this. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, we'll just have our title as cheese. And I don't know why I didn't end that properly. Okay. And then we have this below, which basically shows a form. And oh, and by the way, I'm teaching you how to insert something into the database without actually like putting it in the text field. So basically, like, the user puts in something else and the database inserts something different from what the user puts in. So let's say this. Okay. So first we want our form in there. Okay. So input type equals text, name equals video ID. And this is if the form goes unsuccessful. Okay. Oh, whoops, hold on. I need another thing before that. Okay. Okay, so now what you want to do is bring this up here. So that way it's all nice and tidy. Tidy whities. Okay. And then after that form is done, what you want to do down here is perform all these checks. Okay. Then you have these variables right here. Okay. So basically what that query right there is telling you is that if you basically submit the form, then it'll take whatever video ID you put into the thing and select all of the information relating to that video ID. Okay, and then you run your query right here. And then if it ID doesn't exist and there's no results coming up, then you would display this message right here. Video doesn't exist. And then if there is a result, it'll go on to here. that says it'll fetch everything from that result right there. And then if you want to put the vid name into the database for that, you would do this. Hold on, let me check the